They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
First pitch, 111.
And now this misses as well, as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
2-1.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. As usual, no surprise, 72 degrees, the game time temperature here inside Tropicana Field. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And here's Christian Yelich now. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. 14 homers and 38 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's Brock Holt now.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
To short, hit hard. Adames picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Eric Lauer gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he lays off there, 1-0. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
2-0 now. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Jose Martinez waits on deck. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
To the plate now, Jose Martinez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. The average sits at a cool 305 entering play, 3 homers and 28 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Garcia gloves it. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Up next for the Rays, Austin Meadows. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First delivery to him on the way. And right into the shift. There is Jerko, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. Still no score. New inning set to get underway, and up next is the catcher Manny Pena.
Number 9, Manny Pena.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
You know, D-Row, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you could get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
And he's back easily. In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Previous history with Blake Snell, he's 1 for 3. Pena gets his lead at first, nobody out. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. The next 0-2. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch.
Back outside.
Line drive to center field. Kiermaier is right there, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Eric Sogard.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Now the 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Strike two as the fastball is let go.
Count is 1-2.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Jed Jerko now. Pitch out. Nothing doing. No score here as we play inning number 2.
He's going.
Runners going. Strike called. Now the throw down. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Ready with the 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. 2 out here and a runner at second. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early, putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Arcia, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Ball 1, well below the zone.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
The 1-1.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Brewers lead it 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Hunter Renfroe.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. The 1-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And the Rays are into the hit column with their first hit of the contest.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Two balls and no strikes. Runner goes for second. Into the corner and slicing foul. A runner at first with no outs here. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1-1.
Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. From the belt, the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in now for the Brewers, Lucas Ersig. He was an early round selection in the draft a while back, and now he's here for his first major league at-bat.
Yeah, what a monster moment for not only himself, but his family, all the coaches that have helped him along the way. This is a monumental moment in his career.
The 0-1. Hard hit towards center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's around first, heading for two. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Lucas Ersig has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can...
The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. And he'll make it up to third here thanks to the throwing miscue, and we'll see how they want to score this play. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hops this one up. Choi in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 home. Strike three called. And now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box now, Brock Holt. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 1-0. Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. He was a 9th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Stepping in now, Manny Pena, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0.
Hey.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Zunino has it, and that ends the inning. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. We played 2.5. It's 2-0 Milwaukee. Striding in, Willie Adames. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we check the Rays leaderboard, he currently finds himself second in that category. Here now is Mike Zunino. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 8 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. The 0-1 on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
No, that's low.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home, and this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year. And that pushes the Rays out on top here, 3-2.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
So now to the plate, Jose Martinez. And a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Yelich on the move. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 1-2. Three runs already home here. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Austin Meadows. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball that low.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
one of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the
off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. One for one after a single his first time up. 2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
The 3-0. And he loses him on a breaking ball. Ready for another chance? Yandy Diaz. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. No balls and a strike to count. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One more look at the big blow for the Rays. A 3-run home run. We played 3 full. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi. Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat. Lorenzo Cain is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Ready on 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Fouled away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
0-1, here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Sogard is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands.
Yeah, barrel awareness, Matty, and this guy has it. I don't think it's something that can be taught. I don't care how many hours you put it in the cage. This guy has the ability to put barrel on baseball consistently, no matter what side it's coming from. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
And a relay home. In now, Orlando Arcia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the change fooled him for strike one. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Oh, and this drops in the infield.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. In to score from third is the tying run. It's a 3-3 game. And a relay to the plate. And the tag gets him. That'll end the inning, but just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production.
At the plate, Brandon Lowe. Yes, he'll look at a fastball too high for ball. The 1-0 home. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. One out here in the Tampa Bay fourth, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. A bouncer to the left side, and a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fight. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And he's safe.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit.
Ouch, that one hit him. Back to the top of the order now, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Curveball looked at here for strike one. And that misses 1-1.
Kiermaier.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the... So here's Avisail Garcia. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Avisail Garcia. Goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
One and 2 for Christian Yelich.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. He makes the throw to first, 2 down.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Brock Holt will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
The count now at 2-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Sliced hard down the left field line. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hunter Renfroe stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for 3rd. Stepping in, Yandy Diaz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Brandon Lau comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. Well,
he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And up next is the catcher, Manny Pena. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first. Strike. Next for Milwaukee, Lorenzo Cain. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Eric Sogard.
Here's Eric Sogard. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Count is 2 balls and no strikes to the Brewers DH.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Coming to the plate now, Jed Jerko. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 2-2. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. In D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now in this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The set and the 1-1. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Ji-Man Choi.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
0-1.
Now the 1-0. Misses. Ball 2. The 2-0.
Ball 3.
Well, ball 3 there. Hey, and the Rays right now, they would love to take a leadoff walk to start this inning.
And no doubt about this one. It's in there. 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next will be Willie Adames. He's set. Here it comes.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out.
at the ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1 on its way. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. A 1 pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Colin Poche is on to pitch from the bullpen now. Now to start inning number 7.
Number 38.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. Ersig takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Here comes the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
So striding in, Brock Holt. He went down on strikes last time up. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Fouled off. Lifted the other way to left center. Oh, and he misses it. The relay throw. Holt takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with to the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jose Martinez. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Line hard toward right center. And that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th. The relay. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Man, that's got to sting for the pitcher and his teammates. they just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so that they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty B, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. D-Row, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Yandy Diaz. A rough go of things. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this will bang up against the wall. And that's going to push across the tying run from second, and we're all even at 4 apiece.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Striding into the box, G-Man Choi. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Manny Pena. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. This one's down to third. And he goes to second with it. Then it goes to first, and it's not in time. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call. Scooped up, while the throw pulls him off the bag. Throw won't get him. Now batting, Jed Jerko. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A bouncer to the left side. Throw pulls him off the base, and everyone's going to be safe.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
Bases full now following the error. And stepping up as the shortstop, Orlando Garcia.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Third baseman, Lucas.
From the stretch, driven to deep right field. Meadows moving back, still going back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one as they've taken a 2-run lead. So here is Avisail Garcia, and it's fouled away. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Fouled away. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch.
And leading off for the Rays.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
0-1 the count. And now pitch on the way. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Claudio is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Holt waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now.
So here's Mike Zunino. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Claudio, it's pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Yelich going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. All set to start the ninth in this one. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in.
The batter, the second baseman, Brock Holt.
Diego Castillo enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9. First pitch of the at-bat.
Diego
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Manny Pena. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
The center fielder.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And the inning is over. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Jose Martinez. Here comes Yelich. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with one swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
And he fouls this one off. Runner at second here with one man out. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Martinez blows through the stop sign, headed for home, and he's safe at the plate. And the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Standing in now, Yandy Diaz. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
The batter, number 8.
Into the box now, Brandon Lau. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with 1 away. Ball game! Three-run home run down the line in right. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
They committed 6 errors in the ball game. For the Brewers, 8 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute.